Welcome to Core Java tutorial. Today's topic is interview questions with answers, especially for abstract keyword. What is abstract class in Java? Option A class which cannot be instantiated. So that means we can't create object for abstract class. Option B, a class that provides only partial implementation of the methods. Option C, a class which always act as a superclass. Option 4, a class that should be inherited. So what is the right answer? Yes, all of the above. So abstract class we can't instantiate, so which provides only the partial implementation. So abstract class can contain both abstract and non-abstract methods. Whereas in case of interface, it provides 100% abstraction. So that means we can only declare variables and methods. Whereas in case of abstract class, we can define few non-abstract methods also. So this abstract class can always act as which class? Yes, super class. Yes, abstract class should be inherited. So all the four options are correct. See the next question. How to create an abstract class in Java? So by using abstract keyword while declaring the class. Option 2, making one or more abstract methods. Option C, either option A or B. The last is none of these. So what are all the ways by which we can create an abstract class in Java? Yes. So what is the right answer? C. So that means by using either abstract keyword, otherwise we can declare one or more number of abstract methods inside a class so that the class will become an abstract class. Third question. So when the inherited subclass is not defining all the methods of the abstract class, then the subclass will become what? Option A, abstract class. Option B, final class. Option C, static class. Option D, private class. So what is the right answer? Yes, abstract class. So whenever we are inheriting an abstract class, all the methods of the abstract class must be implemented in the subclass. Otherwise, the subclass will become another abstract class. So fourth question. So which is invalid statement? Option A, abstract class can contain one or more number of abstract methods. Option B, abstract class can also contain non-abstract methods. So that is concrete methods. So we can define other methods. Option C, inside abstract class we can define final methods. Option D, we can't define constructors and destructors for abstract classes. So which is invalid here? Option D. Yes, we can define constructors and destructors for abstract class. But in case of interface, we can't define constructors and destructors. So the option D is invalid here. So question number 5. So how to create abstract class in C++? So in C++ there is no keyword abstract. So what are all the options by which we can create an abstract class in C++? Option A, virtual function. Option B, friend function. Option C, overloaded function. Option D, pure virtual function. So what is the right answer? Yes, option D, pure virtual function. So that is a do nothing virtual function. Yes. Though there is no abstract keyword in C++, we can create an abstract class with the help of pure virtual function. So next question. So the keyword abstract is the part of which package? So there are 4 options. Java.lang, Java.io, Java.util, Java.sql. So what is the right answer? Yes, language package. So this lang consists of the keyword abstract. So what is the output? So see this abstract class. So abstract keyword followed by class keyword, then any user defined name can be given as class name. So here we are declaring an abstract class with no variables and methods. So here there are 2 options for you. Option A, no error, and option B, error. So what is the answer? A, no error. Yes, like markable or tag interface, here also we can declare an abstract class without any variables and methods. So this is also possible. So now see this code, final abstract class test. So now we are making an abstract class as final. So here also there are 2 options. Option A, no error. Option B, error. So what is the right answer? Yes, error. So what is that error? Illegal combination of modifiers. Yes, abstract and final are mutually exclusive concepts. So if it is abstract, so that should be inherited. Whereas if it is final, so that cannot be inherited. So whenever we are using abstract keyword, so that cannot be used along with final keyword. So it shows an error like this, illegal combination of modifiers. Okay. So now what is the output here? So here test is an abstract class. So here we are using an abstract member variable, abstract int I. So now what will be the output? Yes, it is an error. So the reason is, so this abstract modifier not allowed here. So now the compiler shows an error like this. In case of final, we can use a final class, final method and a final variable. But we can't use this abstract modifier as a member variable. So this modifier abstract not allowed here. It shows an error like this. So now see this. So this arith abstract class consists of 2 methods. So add is abstract method, whereas sub is non-abstract method. So now what will be the output? Whether it is an error or no error. So the answer is no error. Yes. So inside an abstract class, we can define non-abstract. So that is concrete methods also. So now see this code. So here arith is an abstract class, so which consists of 2 methods. So in this add method, we are using the keyword final. Okay. Now whether it is an error or no error. Yes, it is an error. So as I told you earlier, so this is illegal combination of modifiers. So whenever we are using abstract, so we can't use final. So these 2 concepts are mutually exclusive. Now it shows an error. So not only final. So see this. So what are all the illegal combinations? So whenever we are using abstract keyword, these 5 modifiers. So final, static, native, synchronized, strict FP. So we can't use these 5 combinations. So which leads to illegal combination of modifiers. Now note it down. So not only final, so we can't use abstract and static, abstract and native, abstract and synchronized, abstract and strict FP. So see this code, arith. So inside this abstract class, we are defining a final method. So whether it is an error or no error? No error, yes. So inside this abstract class, we can define a separate final method. So we can't combine abstract and final together, right? But inside the abstract class, we can use a separate final method. Okay, so see here. So inside this abstract class, we are defining a constructor. So whether it shows an error or no error? Yes, no error. So inside abstract class, we can define both constructor and destructor. Note it down. In case of interface, we can't define any constructor. So next, I am using abstract keyword in front of an constructor. So whether we can make a constructor as abstract? Yes, it shows an error here. So modifier abstract not allowed here. So we can't make a constructor as a abstract constructor. It shows an error like this. So which is incorrect here? A class can inherit only one abstract class. Abstract class can't support multiple inheritance. Abstract class can contain instance and static blocks. Member variables of abstract class should be public, static and final. So which is invalid here? Yes, option 4. So inside abstract class, we can define any modifiers. It need not be public, or it need not be static, or it need not be final. Whereas in case of interface, all the member variables should be public, static and final. So this is the last slide. I am not going to tell answer for these two questions. So the first question is, what is adapter class in Java? Question 2 is, suppose I want to make both superclass and subclass as abstract classes. What will be the solution?